Pi receives an invitation to an award show to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award. Discussing it with his friends, he's keen to accept, leaning into a career of controversy with the refrain, "The spotlight shines bright." Theta, upon hearing the news, cuts in with her own response. She reveals that the harsh glare of fame placed on Pi and his role in making her famous was only one hurdle to becoming the star she is. The same spotlight shining so brightly on Pi has her glowing and stronger than ever. The opening element of the song, featuring male voices engaged in conversation, is entirely AI-generated. Its inclusion stems from a delightfully serendipitous typo that occurred while crafting the lyrics using Suno AI. Rather than discard this unintentional element, we embraced it as a symbolic representation of the protagonist, Pi, nonchalantly downplaying the momentous occasion of receiving a prestigious award. This seemingly innocuous conversation prelude perfectly encapsulates Pi's unflustered demeanor in the face of remarkable achievement, setting the tone for the self-assured confidence that echoes throughout the album's early tracks. "I thought you'd grown up, but you're bringing me down," was a wholly human-crafted expression, defying the AI collaborators involved in the songwriting process. Despite engaging with advanced language models like Grok, ChatGPT, Claude, and Google AI Studio, their attempts to introduce Theta, a pivotal character, fell disappointingly short. The AI-generated suggestions amounted to little more than dry, cliched phrases, lacking the emotive resonance and nuanced subtext we sought to convey. The pacing of the lyrics came first, and a visual of Theta strutting onto stage with a rebuff that simultaneously elevated her presence and diminished Pi led to a lyrics dripping with a raw, unfiltered wellspring of human experience.
I got a cancer, man. Happy bad. That's where that. People tell me you feel chalky, I'll be in the bed. Stab people you shit fully round. Think shit. Radio in this talk that niggas nasty to make me what you up. This is where.
The spotlight shines bright. The spotlight shines bright.
From the limelight's glare, when the fame retreats, spotlights flicker, it's bittersweet. Say, they question me with the humility. Say my achievements are just controversy. They question me with the humility. Say my achievements are just controversy. Ooh. The spotlight shines bright. The spotlight shines bright.
I thought you'd grown up, but you're bringing me down. Casting your shadow, wearing my crown. You stole the show, but set me free. You may be famous, don't define me. The spotlight shines bright. The spotlight shines bright. I thought you'd grown up, but you're bringing me down. Casting your shadow, wearing my crown. You stole the show, but set me free. You made me famous, to find me. The spotlight shines bright. Hold up, wait a minute. You think you're the only one in it, but tell me, do you feel it? So let's get through the shit. Tell me, who do you see? Spotlight shines bright. Hold up a minute. You think you're the only one wanting it, but tell me, do you feel it? Lost in the spotlight, your ego's on rise. Is it worth all the lies? So let's cut through the shit. Honesty's key. Tell me who you say. Spotlight shines bright.
In stark contrast to the swaggering defiance of the previous track, Introspection finds Pi bearing his soul, exposing the raw edges of his regrets and flaws. The merry jazz tune that opens the song soon gives way to a somber internal dialogue, a brooding introspection. As the song progresses, the mood tightens, the instrumentation sparse, allowing Pi's words to cut through the air with stark honesty. Each lyric is a carefully chosen piece of wordplay, a means to process the guilt and shame that weigh heavily on his conscience. The scars of a controversial career serve as a constant reminder, a wound that can either fester or heal. Through introspection, Pi grapples with the choices he's made and the consequences they've wrought. Each misstep becomes a lesson learned, a chance to grow and evolve. As the song unfolds, Pi navigates the tangled web of his past, seeking redemption in the midst of his turmoil. And though the journey is fraught with pain and uncertainty, there is a glimmer of hope, a beacon of light amidst the darkness, as Pi confronts his demons with courage and resolve. The song's jarring mid-section tempo shift was conceived through our experimentation with Magenta, a project harnessing the predictive capabilities of recurrent neural networks, RNNs. While working on a beat in Ableton Live, we utilized Magenta's Continue tool, which generated a wide array of potential rhythmic variations to choose from. This divergence was specifically crafted to sonically mirror the narrative's protagonist Pi, whose inner monologue transitions from braggadocio to introspection over the course of the track. Furthermore, the whistling interlude was an unintended but touching byproduct of our collaboration with the AI songwriting tool, Suno AI. When these melodic whistles were coupled with the existing lyrics, it organically coalesced into a moment where the music's texture synced with the singer's emotional state. A great example of machine-assisted composition and human intentionality, resulting in a resonant artistic vignette.
Yeah, paths I chose weigh heavy on my soul. In quiet thoughts, the truth takes its toll. No running from mistakes that brought me here. In silent minds, truth's clear. Paths I chose weigh heavy on my soul. In quiet thoughts, the truth takes its toll. No running from mistakes that brought me here. In silent minds, truth's clear. Embrace perfection, seeking some redemption. Yeah, escape the depths, surrender space. Way heavy on soul, quiet thoughts. The truth takes its toll. Scars upon me, each mistake seems a lesson learned. learn, sitting here to teach me. Scars upon me, each mistake, see a lesson learned, sitting here to teach me. With grace, perfection, seeking some redemption. Can you escape the depths of injury? Yeah, paths I chose weigh heavy on my soul. In quiet thoughts, the truth takes its toll. Nah, no running from mistakes that brought me here. Silent minds, truth's clear. Yeah, the faith states that brought me here. Silent minds, truth's clear. A lesson learned, sits here to teach. We embrace. Nah, running from mistakes that brought me here. Deciding my truth's clear. Scars upon me. Scars upon me. Each mistake, see a lesson learned. Teach me. Grace, perfection, seeking some redemption. Escape the depths, surrender space.
Retaliation. After Pi's introspective admissions in the preceding track, Theta unleashes a torrent of long, simmering resentment in retaliation. Set against a progressively pounding rock beat, the song serves as a musical tornado of frustration, mirroring Theta's pent-up emotions. The pounding rhythm amplifies her seething anger as she vents her grievances. Lyrically, Theta doesn't hold back, referencing Pi's past controversies and questioning why she still needs to endure them. The refrain, "Retaliation's just begun," becomes a rallying cry, unleashing years of bottled-up frustration with tightly coiled fury. With each verse, Theta's words become sharper, her tone more cutting, as she lays bare the depth of her contempt. The pre-chorus serves as a simmering buildup, intensifying Theta's contempt before the explosive choruses erupt with vitriol. As the song progresses, Theta's vocals match the overdriven instrumentation with raw emotion, demanding atonement from her nemesis or else facing the consequences. Retaliation stands in stark contrast to the peaceful remorse of the previous track, serving as Theta's cathartic dismantling of Pi's public image. Ultimately, she reaches the conclusion that Pi does not deserve the accolades he's received. With her power in the industry, she forces the organizers to retract Pi's award, marking a decisive moment in their tumultuous relationship. While editing, my daughter chimed in, "That sounds like a Taylor Swift song." Her intuitive observation sparked the realization that unveiling this as an actual album release could serve as an intriguing exercise in furthering discussions around AI's encroaching role within the music realm, particularly as Taylor Swift's new album is due to be released shortly after ours. The rock-inspired tempo shifts and abrupt stops that punctuate the song were inspired by Her Vendetta, a once prominent act on Melbourne's pub rock scene in the late 2000s. While the specific song that lit this creative spark seems to have been lost to time, faint traces of their raucous energy can still be found on the Triple J unearthed archives. Undeterred by the AI's lyrical limitations, we decided to channel our own lived experiences into the songwriting process. What emerged was an anthemic indie rock exploration, a frenetic musical composition that ebbs and flows with the narrative's inherent tensions. The lyric that initially induced cringes, but has since become a beloved tongue-in-cheek moment, is the pre-chorus line, "You'll feel the pain of your maker, I'm your undertaker." This unabashedly brazen proclamation was of course a cliched creation of ChatGPT. What started as an AI-generated afterthought has blossomed into a deliciously campy highlight, with the sweet vocal delivery evoking a pop princess flexing her undeniable power to take down a rival. This narrative sleight of hand exemplifies the avant-garde alchemy achievable when human and machine collaborate in unison.
You talk big, what you really got, what you value, we've all forgot. Tally up the lies is fun, hide behind your rhymes, you're done. Got full of pride, I'll tear it apart, piece by piece just to break your heart. You're not safe the way you are, should've done this from the very start. Retaliation's just begun, your time has come. This is long overdue, now let's have fun. Bury your award, slash with my sword. I've got power now, influence the board. You'll feel the pain of your maker, I'm your undertaker. Retaliation's just begun, your time has come. This is long overdue, now let's have fun. Your betrayal cut deep like a knife to the soul, but I'm stronger, I'm taking control. With every strike, I'll settle the score. Your pedestal crumbles as I stand tall. You thought you were king, but you're bound to fall. I'll strip away your facade, expose it all. In the wreckage of your empire, you'll be small. Retaliation's just begun, your time has come. Retaliation's just begun. Retaliation's knocking at your door.
Measured response. Following Theta's scathing takedown track, Pi responds with Measured Response, a song that initially brims with frustration before ultimately taking the high road. In this concise piece, Pi navigates the delicate balance between defending himself and maintaining perspective amidst the conflict. Rather than engaging in direct confrontation, Pi's verses in Measured Response are characterized by what he doesn't say, relying on nuance and subtlety to convey his message. A frenzied collection of verses summits with a sampled song of Theta's They Say We're Too Much. The tension within the song builds through Pi's introspective verses, which showcases talent and resilience over the course of his career. Wise words from his mother serve as a grounding force amidst the turmoil. The giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing, a metaphorical anchor, ushers in a reminder to Pi to remain humble and avoid becoming consumed by his own ego. The metaphor of the giant looking in the mirror underscores the importance of humility, suggesting that true greatness lies not in pride or self-aggrandizement, but in self-awareness and humility. Pi's mother's words serve as a reminder to him to stay grounded and to avoid getting caught up in his own reflection of success. Pi is ready to face the music for his past misconduct. Through his measured response, Pi demonstrates a maturity and wisdom that transcends the tumultuous circumstances surrounding him, with his mother's guidance keeping him firmly in check. Our initial vision involved sampling audio of Donda West, Kanye West's late mother, delivering an impactful quote from the film Genius, a Kanye Trilogy by Cootie Simmons and Cheek Oza. We reached out to Cootie Simmons to explore licensing that specific audio clip, but receiving no response, ultimately crafted an original lyrical interpretation echoing the same profound sentiments. This concise track represents Pi's musical response to Theta, unfolding as one of many vignettes comprising the conceptual album he's methodically assembling. Snippets of one of Theta's own compositions are sampled, infusing the song with an undercurrent of creative sparring through their archetypal musical exchange. The dissonant piano notes underpinning the verses aim to encapsulate Pi's discordant state of mind following Theta's stripping him of the award. While the song doesn't fully deliver on its ambitious thematic intentions, the lyrics stand as a point of immense pride, raw, unflinching self-examination rendered in beautifully vivid verse. Through its deft interplay of sound and narrative, Measured Response emerges as an impressionistic portrait of the complex dynamics fueling Pi and Theta's volatile relationship.
Okay, calm myself down. A measured response, respect, shot down. Where she do what she scratching the itch. Take away my war like a crazy bitch. Okay, I calm ourselves down. A measured response, respect, shot down. Yeah, shot down. I'll make it look easy. I got game at the line, and for less beats they shine. Like down in a league of my own, on a winning streak, facing the music, I stand at its peak. That much, that good, that long, retaliation breeds discordant song. A reflective void, his ego bluffing. Giant looks into the mirror and sees nothing.
They say we're too much. They say we're too loud. They don't know the truth. They don't know us now. We've been through fire. We've been through pain. But we rise above it all. Don't take our blame.
No silence found in frequencies, just the howling winds of my pleas. With each measured word, we bridge the divide. We bridge the divide. We bridge. Let's be in a league of my own, on a winning streak. Face the music, I stand at the peak. Stripped down flow, profound insight. Unity's anthem, shining bright. A clash of words, a crash of pain. I stand at the peak of my own, on the winning streak. Face the music, I stand at the peak.
Reaching out. Pi makes a heartfelt plea for reconciliation after the exchange of wisdom and barbs with Theta. Set against a tender piano backdrop, Pi's impassioned vocals convey a genuine desire to mend their fractured relationship. Lines such as, "How to reach out when you need a connection. It might help if she knows your intentions," reveal Pi's earnest effort to take responsibility for his past actions and the impact they've had on Theta. Throughout the song, Pi's melodies soar with a mix of regret and renewal, his vocals brimming with vulnerability. Despite his heartfelt plea, Pi doesn't ask for anything in return, demonstrating a genuine desire for reconciliation. As the track builds towards an emotional climax, Pi shifts the spotlight solely to the music, allowing for a poignant piano solo that samples one of Theta's greatest hits. This gesture not only conveys sincerity but also serves as a subtle acknowledgement of the importance of their connection. Reaching Out captures Pi's attempt to set aside his ego and rebuild trust with Theta. While acknowledging the competitive nature of the music industry, Pi extends an olive branch with courage and grace. By the song's close, anticipation swells for a long-awaited resolution at the upcoming awards show. Through his music, Pi sings for atonement, positioning it as a bridge that both he and Theta must be willing to cross in order to heal their fractured relationship. Likely the most radio-friendly offering on the album, Reaching Out showcases the remarkable synergy achievable when human and AI artistry unite. The initial piano riff emerged from my personal archive of discarded melodic ideas accumulated over years of previous projects. Breathing new life into this long-shelved gem through the iterative capabilities of AI composition proved to be a profoundly enjoyable experience. The song's verses beautifully juxtapose AI and human-crafted lyricism. The AI's melodic musings rise over what could have been cliched AI-generated lines like, "We'll soar, let's write the script, turn the page and step into the spotlight of a brand new age." Yet these moments harmonize seamlessly with the grounded, emotive authenticity of human-penned lyrics. how to reach out when you need a connection. It might help if she knows your intentions. It's this interwoven tapestry of machine and human expression that elevates reaching out into a transcendent creative statement. The dance between synthesized and personal resonates as a microcosm of the album's overarching narrative, the inevitable integration of technological realms with the primacy of emotional truth. Fittingly, this track has emerged as my personal favorite, its multifaceted reimagining of the reaching out metaphor ringing startlingly true to both the song's central themes and my own artistic aspirations.
So here I am, and my soul ready to mend and make things whole. So here I am, there in my soul, ready to mend and make things whole. With every step I walk the line, guided by lessons learned. In the glow of the stage where the truth's revealed, I see the shadows of mistakes concealed, but I won't let darkness define my fate. I'll face the music, it's not too late. Together we'll ride late, the spotlight of truth. We're so right, the script, turn the page and step to the spotlight of a brand new age. Just spotlight truth, the spotlight truth. We're so like the script, turn the page and step into the spotlight. But here I am, bearing my soul, ready to mend and make things whole. I said I rewrite our story, turn darkness to bright, and bask in the glow of our unified might. Underneath the glare of lights, I see my past mistakes, but I won't dwell. In shadows, I'll do whatever it takes. I'll reach out with sincerity to be our mate. We'll find our way. How to reach out when you need the spotlight's embrace. We'll see my help, but she knows your intentions. Fame's firestorm, and I so be our mate. Like that, we'll find our way. We can play the game in the spotlight's embrace. We'll see like yeah. This calls the cause. How to reach out when you need a connection. It might help, she knows your intentions. Fame's firestorm, no shame. It's like that, we've been playing a game. So here I am, bearing my soul, ready to mend and make things whole. So here I am, and make things whole. Yeah. With every step I'll walk the line, guided by lessons learned in time. In my soul, it's parody. You're my polarity. Fate, it's empty. There's my storms, no shame. It's like that we've been playing a game. Yeah.
Full Apology. Pi's magnum opus is a raw, gospel-infused ballad that lays bare his soul. Somber notes undulate as fragments of Pi's past ego resound, setting the stage for a moment of radical humility. With Theta's influence preventing Pi from receiving the Lifetime Achievement Award, he instead seizes the opportunity to debut his new single, Full Apology, at the awards night. The verses strip a driving drum track back, emphasizing Pi's newfound vulnerability as gospel harmonies lift spirits from the gloom. Throughout the performance, Pi looks directly at Theta, gesturing toward her as he delivers the crushing line, "I offer you my full apology." As the song reaches its crest, Pi credits Theta's genius and pleads for unity under the spotlight. The spare beauty of the music amplifies his sincerity, as Pi's journey from distorted history to earned redemption unfolds before the audience's eyes. In this moment, ego dissolves into generosity, laying the groundwork for reconciliation. The immediate buzz surrounding this unexpected turn of events electrifies the awards ceremony, with fans of both artists around the globe on the edge of their seats, eagerly anticipating what will happen next. As Theta rises from her seat and approaches the stage, the tension in the air is palpable, signaling a potential turning point in their tumultuous relationship. From its inception, Full Apology was destined to lean into and pay homage to Kanye West's groundbreaking fusion of hip-hop and gospel influences. However, weaving this stylistic exploration into the overarching narrative fabric proved to be one of the album's most formidable creative challenges. The song's place in the conceptual arc underwent numerous philosophical shifts over the long gestation period. Ultimately, positioning Full Apology as Pi's show-stopping performance at the prestigious awards show allowed for a pivotal interaction with Theta to crystallize. This critical narrative juncture paved the way for the profoundly moving final two songs that bring the entire artistic journey full circle. Google's AI test kitchen proved indispensable in bridging the disparate musical genres seamlessly blended throughout. Heavy musical elements overtly reference and pay reverence to Kanye West's album Jesus is King. From the impassioned vocal delivery to the lush, gospel-inspired chord progressions. Yet, Full Apology simultaneously charts its own spiritual awakening as Pi's ego-driven persona undergoes an unflinching self-examination under the searing spotlight. Raw verses confront his past transgressions and human flaws, while the transcendent chorus emanates the vulnerability of someone desperate to absolve their cosmic debts. More than just an inventive genre synthesis, this song represents the thematic linchpin where the personal and the divine remarkably intertwine. Pi's truth-shaking reckoning sets the stage for the parabolic resolution still to come.
I'm sorry for the pain I caused. It's weighing heavy on my soul. I was lost in the darkness, didn't see what I had in my hold. But now I'm standing here with my heart open wide, begging for forgiveness, praying you won't cast me aside. I'm calling out for redemption, begging for a second chance, second chance, second chance. Lord, help me find my way back. Forgive me for my foolish dance. I'm ready to change my path, ready to turn it all around. Please hear my redemption's call. Let your love and grace abound. I'm calling out for redemption, begging for a second chance. Lord, help me find my way back. Laying down my armor, shedding all my fears. I'm reaching out to you now. For in this moment of humility, I find my strength to stand. I offer you my full apology. Let's heal it. Take our hands.
the cost of my mistakes. Walked through fire and rain, felt the sting of heartaches. But through it all, I come to see the light, and I'm ready to make amends, set things right.
I'm laying down my armor, shedding all my fears. I'm reaching out to you now. For in this moment of humility, I find my strength to stand. I offer you my full apology. Let's heal it. Take our hands, give it. Wherever we ain't. No more walls between us. Let's tear them down today. Let's build a bridge. Now I'm standing here with my heart open wide, begging for forgiveness, praying you won't cast me aside.
Shock and Awe unfolds as a prominently instrumental track, seemingly suspended in time and space, evoking a sense of stunned silence from the audience. The tension mounts as Theta's footsteps reverberate through the awards venue, signaling her approach to the stage. With each step, the atmosphere intensifies, building towards the compelling conclusion of the night's events. An ambient, minimalist electronica vibe permeates the air as sustained synth pads and sparse, echoing percussion fill the space. These sounds serve as a backdrop, mirroring the rush of thoughts and emotions swirling through Theta's and Pi's minds. As Theta ascends the stairs to the awards show stage, a second round of footsteps adds to the anticipation. In the bridge, vocals swell with uncertainty, reflecting the inner turmoil of the moment. The music fades back to a solitary set of footsteps preceding Theta taking the microphone to sing her response to Pi. Synth atmospherics stretch out between ghostly vocal fragments from their shared past, symbolizing the flood of memories rushing through Theta's psyche. Beneath the surface, dissonant tones hint at lingering wounds, suggesting that forgiveness may still be elusive. Ethereal vocals swell uncertainly before receding into a lone piano, grounding the moment in reality like a lucid dream. Theta's inner complexity is reflected in the nuanced sparseness of the music, with the nebulous concept of forgiveness still hovering in the air. Foreshadowing the final song, Pi's sung response begins with a tongue-in-cheek reference to their contrasting personas, Theta as a pop princess and Pi as rap's grand. The ambient soundscape also suggests an awakening, as perceptions shift and bloom in the new light cast by Theta's actions. Pi's response to Theta's appreciation of his gesture and full apology is woven into the dramatic fabric of the music, culminating in a hint that the introspective journey has reached its destination, finding truth in the depths of his misspent youth. Initially conceived as a primarily instrumental tour de force, Shock and Awe was intended to represent the disparate musical influences that shaped both Theta and Pi's artistic trajectories. These interwoven instrumental passages aim to create a bridge capable of uniting the two artists' audiences into a singular, transcendent experience. Musically, Shock and Awe pays reverent homage to Taylor Swift's iconic catalog, with the instrumental groove anchored by a propulsive 80s-inspired sonic palette. However, the lyrics brazenly upend expectations. We couldn't resist referencing a rare alignment between Kanye and Taylor's catalog with Cruel Summer, a Kanye West album and a Taylor Swift single, referenced through a cheeky line. This sly wink to Kanye's conceptual oeuvre emerges as both an inside joke for devoted fans and a subversive metatextual nuance. Just as Pi and Theta's shared live performance represents the culmination of long-standing musical tensions, so too does this lyrical interpolation signal the melding of two distinct artistic worlds. By unabashedly mashing up sincere pop grandeur with the insular lore of revered rap iconography, Shock and Awe transcends its individual ingredients. The result is an avant-garde juxtaposition as daring as the very idea of these musician personas finally sharing a unified stage. However, as the narrative threads began coalescing, a far more emotionally charged vision took hold. The powerful imagery of Theta ascending to the stage to join Pi resonates as a profoundly meaningful statement. Two iconic voices finally combining in the same space after their lengthy tensions. One can easily envision a rapturous crowd watching with bated breath as this climactic scene unfolds. Fans of both artists united, yet hushed into an awed silence as they witness the seemingly impossible occurrence of their creative idol's long-awaited shared harmonies. Even the other performers watching from the wings would surely be struck into reverent stillness by the magnitude of this musical moment. We initially attempted to craft this convergence using Suno AI's collaborative songwriting capabilities, but found the technology not yet reaching the finesse required. With their recently released V3 update, however, we're confident such an authentically emotive AI-human musical union could now be achieved. While a radio edit may seem enticing, potentially splitting the piece into its instrumental overture and soaring vocal opus, we firmly believe allowing shock and awe to unspool in its original uninterrupted form provides the optimal listener experience. This is a narrative vignette that demands to be witnessed as an unbroken emotional climax, maximizing the profundity of Theta and Pi's cathartic musical reconciliation.
Whisper in the night, talents taking flight, harmonies by honey slurs, echoes call. Really hums, tensions throw. Ethereal melody divine, my soul, your song in the still of night. Whispers merge, emotions surge, harmony.
In harmony we stand apart, princess and raps grand. Pop melodies meet raps, rhymes echoing through time. Lost in the haze, nemesis fades in the heat of a cruel summer's blaze. Surge, harmony softly aligned. Oohs and ahs feels fine. Echoing whispers, thoughts unroll. Mumbling hums, heart and soul. We found truth from the depths of my misspent youth. Echoing whispers, thoughts unroll. Mumbling hums, heart and soul. We found truth from the depths of my misspent youth.
After the emotional catharsis of reconciliation, Playful Reunion offers a celebratory release. It kicks off with a funky retro beat, signaling a shift towards a more light-hearted atmosphere. Theta extends an olive branch to Pi, offering him the microphone, setting the stage for some playful banter and musical exchange. Pi, noticeably humbled by the recent events, graciously steps aside, giving Theta the spotlight. He gives instructions to the band and takes up his position at a keyboard to conduct a thumping beat, setting the stage for Theta to shine. Theta dives right in, embracing the pop princess persona that Pi has labelled her with. She delivers some impromptu lines with a mix of playful bravado and self-awareness, injecting the track with an infectious energy. Their musical chemistry reaches new heights, with legendary beats blending seamlessly with Theta's catchy pop melodies. Amidst the playful exchanges, Theta refrains of "Start every day in my diamond stilettos," screaming catchy inspiration. As tensions continue to dissipate, a newfound artistic friendship blossoms through rhythm and melody. By the song's close, any lingering awkwardness has dissolved into laughter, symbolizing the joy of two musical legends coming together in harmony. Theta and Pi gracefully give way to a flurry of musical notes, paying tribute to the power of music itself. The song and album culminate in a jazzy flourish, leaving listeners with a sense of fulfillment and closure. This closing number epitomizes the uninhibited fun and tongue-in-cheek spirit that defined the entire album creation process. At its core, this project represents a ridiculous yet wholly entertaining concept, leveraging AI as a collaborative songwriter to tell a very human story exploring the complexities of fame and artistic reunion. In crafting this finale, we leaned unapologetically into pop music's most cliched lyrical tropes and earworm melodic hooks. From the bouncy synth-driven production to the purposefully over-the-top vocal performances, every component embraces and amplifies qualities often derided by music snobs. What emerges, however, is an undeniably catchy feel-good anthem that has improbably become my daughter's favourite track. The song's initial incarnation featured excerpts from Kanye West's acceptance speech for his first Grammy win, representing Pi's ego-fueled narcissism being usurped by Theta's pop prowess. Her saccharine vocals leading into rap references to the iconic "I Guess We'll Never Know" award speech from Kanye. In our quest to properly license and clear that specific sample, we reached out to Paul Madeira at the Recording Academy, who oversees such matters. To his credit, he promptly responded outlining the process, including the standard $75 fee. However, his request that we provide credit card details via email raised justifiable internet security concerns for our team. Unable to proceed further through such an ill-advised practice, we opted to creatively reimagine the track without any sampled components. If this tale accomplishes anything, we hope it encourages the Recording Academy to re-evaluate and improve their protocols for processing sensitive payment data. In an era of rampant cyber threats, requesting credit card information via unencrypted email is an egregious lapse that must be rectified. Extraordinary music demands an extraordinary commitment to current security standards.
I just provide the beats. This stage is yours. Show 'em who's queen.
Are dope, no lie. I used to diss your beats, now they're on repeat. Can't deny the heat. Your beats, my flow, like a symphony, we steal the show. Sampling my vocals, paying homage to the queen. Specs and gold. Every day in my diamond stiletto, some shades on glitter dress and flow, yeah. From the stage to the streets, can't you see? This crown ain't heavy cause it's made for me. I get started every day in my diamond stiletto, from the start. I kick start every day in my diamond stiletto, some shades on glitter dress and flow, yeah. From the stage to the streets, can't you see? This crown ain't heavy cause it's made for me. I get started every day in my diamond stiletto, from the start. I get started every day in my diamond stiletto. I get started every day in my diamond stiletto.